Libra, good morning. It's Dharma here to do your mid-month October tarot story / reading, what have you. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, all of that. You can find me on Instagram, dharmajane.8. We do have a new Raven's Nest Facebook group where we sit around and chat. Also, if you're interested in hanging out with the tribe, we meet up every day about noon during the week. Sometimes I come in on the weekends. So don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you can see when we're all on. And that's interactive. We do a lot of interactive stuff on the channel. Okay. So guys, angels, anyone from the highest good. For those of you who are returning, you know that one of our fellow Ravens sent me a ton of decks. And so what I did is I cleaned up my space here and I just laid them all out. And I don't even know what decks these are. I'm just grabbing them at this point. Yikes. I just saw a little girl trying to kill a carrot. Alright. So I'm watching The Haunting of Bly Manor. That might be where my brain is at. Alright. What do we have here? It's the 9 of... Well, I'm not really sure. What I was intuiting by looking at this was that it's her swan, her soul buddy, her soul friend, the Anamkara. Okay, that's the Gaelic, maybe Celtic soul friend. But there is something about this that one is completely spiritual, already in the swan place, and the other one is still in the 3D. It just feels, I mean, I think this is the 9 of Pentacles. I think. Or it's the 9 card, which I don't know exactly what that is. But I also just noted maybe it's like she's a swan. Like the fucking ugly duckling in the world. What is this? Alice in Wonderland? Oh my god, these cards are cool. Look at them. I guess you would probably want to see the world. So she's in a labyrinth. And there's the white rabbit, like you want to follow me into this rabbit hole. And she's like, it's like the Black Swan with Natalie Portman. She was this, she always stayed in one place. But she's acted as the Black Swan, but technically she was the ugly duckling. What the fuck are we talking about? And they're like, hey, you want to get out of this everything? Do you want out? The Lovers. And she's all, what's funny is that in every one of these images, it's one person. And there is this, a spirit animal, I guess. The first is the swan saying, do you remember your soulmate? And she's like, yes, I remember. And then you've got the bunny, and they're like, do you want to start new? Do you want to come out of the labyrinth? She's like, yes, I'd like that. And then she stands there, and the snake wraps around her, and they're like, do you want love and passion? And she's like, yes, I do. What say you? Boom. Ace of Pentacles. Fruits of your labor. It's all, do you want all this? And she says yes. And then she gets it. I'm not sure from where or how for to or what have you. But she is, it's like you start out in this pondering place. And then you start to notice all of these flickerings of whatever, things moving, synchronicities. I'm seeing them as 3 different spirit animals that come up to you, and then they, like birds, okay? This Ace of Pentacles has all these birds that deliver. Boom. A brand new beginning, right? Right there it is. It's like, it's tangible. Both of these things are tangible. The big apple and the big brand new beginning. But I think with the perceptiveness card here, beep, with that coming through, you can tell that, that things are changing. All of these different synchronicities are happening. Things are lining up. You're getting questioned by your guides. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And then they're starting to get into your pants and into your brain about something that is afoot. You can tell. A little birdie told me. And that might actually be how it comes about. Wow, I tried to put that away, the soul shrinker. Five. Let's talk about the soul shrinker, because that's not any of this. This is like spirit being like, here you go. 5 of Pentacles. 5. I want to be like Saved by the Bell. Beep. Right? Just in time. Because it looks like this particular soul shrinker, Grumpus, is trying to be back in your space. And if you look at all of the faces on each of this one, I guess it could be the feminine, doesn't really matter. It's getting what you want with like a side dish of sadness. She is alone. She is trapped. She is the other half in this soul, whatever, but she's by herself with the thought. Beep. And it's like, well, a little birdie told me that you might like to get out of this. 5. That's 4 5s. And I say to you, by allowing this particular soul shrinker into your space, are you then betraying yourself? Is that the final 5? Let's get some Lenormand on this. Shit. Oh my god. The geese and the love of your life just fell out when I was trying to pick these cards up. But we were talking about being saved by the bell. Right? Shit. Because maybe she's not, she can see it, she can see the synchronicity, she can see, or he, you, they, whatever. Oh, did you notice that? Oh, did you see that? And everything is like, it's something is afoot. You can see it, but maybe not believing it because this is in your face, right? And then so I feel like something needs to happen to initiate. I think it needs to be 3D. I think Spirit's like, okay, they're not getting the spirit animal hints. Let's just go ahead and bring it in. The full moon, you may have asked for this. And then you have the Milky Way, which is the internet, exposure, spotlight, whatever. But there might be, because the full moon queen is completely balanced. I also think that that might be what that is. Like if you are in a position to where you, because Libras are often leaders, right? They are, people watch them or what have you. And we have a life goal here. We have something that's going on, some things of goings-ons, okay? And this is clearly not, I just feel like something steps in, a man, madam, please, sent in by the universe to keep this one on track. She needs to radiate at her fullest potential to do the work that she's intended to do. And this does not help with that at all. It's terrible, actually. And then there's that snake again. Two snakes. Okay, what's the Emperor? What is the snakes? Why are they here? The heart. What's the snake? Let me get this other Lenormand deck. There's so many decks. What's the snake? The anchor. There's an albatross on that card too. The albatross is guilt and shame. But then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So, okay, so this, do you see where I'm going? I'm like, this is strange, this is odd. Kind of like Alice in Wonderland, like, should I actually eat the magic mushrooms? That's something that people do, right? And I'm talking about, there is this other person. That's what it is. Because the Emperor is the one with the anchor, you're anchored to, and that's all the changes. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And then this thing rolls in, right? But there's snakes about, and snakes are not always bad. They shed their old skins and start life anew. But it's also sexual. But there's also, I want to talk about this friends. We're friends. As far as everyone knows, we're friends. Right? But it's the 9 of, I mean, it's, I don't understand. Okay. My point, these two people, this is a new thing, I heard recurring thing, right? And as far as anybody knows, just friends. But you were saved by the bell, meaning they came in right when, why am I talking about just friends? What is that? The Ace of Rods. I want to be like, it's just not time yet. So wear the mask and wear it well. I don't know why it's not time yet. We'll figure that out in the extended, but that's the 0 card, okay? It's just not, I heard not kosher. I don't know what it is, but it's just not fucking anybody's business, I guess. I don't know if anybody knows about this. I mean, we could clearly feel it coming, part of me wants to say, yes, the snake is the shedding of the skin and letting go of the new or whatever. But I also feel like this soul shrinker, particularly if they are a soul shrinker, if you were to move on your own, they would be backstabbed and betrayed and feel awful and you did this and that because you moved on. Okay. So let's go to the extended because I want to see who this is and where the heck they come from. Like, we get it that it does happen and there's a pending offer, but this is something tangible. Okay? You're looking at it, you're experiencing it, you're in it. All right? So let's go to the extended, check that out. The link for the extended is in the box below. Take you to Vimeo. Don't forget to check us out daily for the lives. And I am on Instagram, dharmajane.8. And until next time, have a good one.